Hi, everybody. How are you? It's great to see you. And is it hot with where you are or not? It has been 33 centigrade today here in Holland, and it's been boiling. So we had to deal with that. I hope everybody is well and safe, and the videos are out for next week. And Gemini is already got 82. Then we have um, uh, Capricorn and Aquarius running second and third. Okay, tonight I'm going to discuss with everybody that about the competition, what we need to know about the competition, if there are any questions about the competition. Have you got any issues with what has been asked at the competition? Are you joining in with the competition? Because I haven't heard anybody mentioning the competition. So, welcome to everybody. Welcome, Walter. Welcome, Talea. Welcome, 444. Talea and CL and Tambi Bambi. Who is here that is joining in the competitions? So, please come in and tell me about your questions or your ideas or suggestions for the competition. Whilst I'm talking to you, I'm also looking for the competition video, because underneath the video there were 5 questions asked, and I forgot what the questions were, so just bear with me. Right, I've got them here now. Just put the sound off. So let's have a look. I can't see it. Ha. I don't know how this works. So I am going to talk about the competition, and I can't find it, of course, and that is me. Let's have a look. Here we are. Is anybody joining in the competition in making a vision board? And you can win the tarot deck, a brand new the Shadowlands tarot deck, and you will get it's a beautiful box. It is presented. Well, you've seen me using the cards, and you get a beautiful thick book with it, and it is humoristic. It's a very comical deck as well. It's got a funny side to it, and it has the serious side, and that's the tarot. And that's the cards that I've been using. Now, the first person that wins the competition can choose between the Shadowlands or a deck that I've used, and is also in very good condition, the vice versa deck. And that's in the second place. At the first place, they can choose from those 2 decks, and if anybody takes the Shadowlands, then the second person, the second winner, the second place will get the deck that has been left over. So that's the vice versa. And the third place means that the winner in the third place will have a free reading for 20 minutes. The moderators can join in as well. Last year we had a competition, and the moderators couldn't join in because of the prices, because they were also judges. Okay, Tambi Bambi. So, what kind of fur baby do you have? A dog or a cat? What did you rescue? And after the discussion, or after what I'm going to tell you, if anybody has any questions, I wonder if anybody is joining in. So let me know if you're joining the competition. Otherwise, I'll just have to call the competition off and do it with other people on Facebook. Hi, Cindy. We're talking about the competition, and if anybody has joined the competition, but so far I'm not getting any reactions from anybody. So perhaps somebody you don't like to have the competition or want the cards or win a free reading. 2 kittens. Ah, lovely. Stick some photos on YouTube, Tamby Bambi, or Instagram, because I do follow you there. And I hope everybody is well. Well, the questions were, and I'll just have to look at my own uh, channel. Please leave your name and email and date of birth. When you are going to join in the competition, let me know, then I can make a list. And the first question is, how long has Charlie Angel's Tarot existed? 2, on YouTube, that is. 2, who is the author of the Shadowlands Tarot? 3, why do you make a vision board? 4, how do you see a vision board? What is your idea of a vision board? 4, how do you use your vision board? 5, how often do you change a vision board? For more info, please send an email to the email below, and that's Charlie's Angel Tarot. Okay, Tamby Bambi, great stuff. So, if you have any questions, please ask your questions here. And tonight I'm not doing any free cards because the time that is left after the discussion, I will answer any questions that are supported tonight by a donation. So those are the 5 questions. Now, has anybody started a vision board? Has anybody started making a vision board? Okay, Tamby Bambi. That's a pity. You're not joining in, Walter? Are you not joining in? Because I do know that you do have cards. You too, Bambi. Take care of your fur babies. Enjoy them. A vision board. I find a vision board very helpful. Okay, Walter. I find a vision board very helpful because it emphasizes your manifestations, your wishes, or your goals. And every time you pass them, you just say, "Hi, angels," or "Hi, divine," or the cosmos. Please and then you pick one item of your vision board. Hola, and welcome, Felicita Latina. And then you pick the most prominent one you want to come first. And that is what I use my vision board for. And just to remind myself and the universe, um, I do a mind map. Well, I'll go into that in a minute. There's a very other thing. So just to manifest. Now, I did put a couch on my vision board when I made the video, and I've got my couch. And that was a couch, a studio couch that you can fold out so that if you have somebody to come and stay, they can stay and sleep. And all you have to do is lift it out. And I have made that little room my practice. So I've got a practice now and big office. Now, Walter, tell me, what is a mind map according to you? How would you describe that? Is that a map that you open up and close, and you put all your ideas in the map, and you open it up 2 or 3 times a day? Right, I'll write down. Why do you have to be so very careful what you write down at this moment? You write it down on a whiteboard. Okay, I've got a whiteboard as well. You see, if you listen to or read what Walter is saying, then you might pick up some hints. Not careful. Okay, Walter. I have to be very careful. That's what you said. What I wish for. Yes, everybody has to be careful what they wish for, because sometimes we wish for things and they come true and it's not what we expect, because the universe gifts us what we need. Yes, well, that's what you do with a vision board, and that's why I've got photos. I'll go and get mine. Hold on. Ah, right. This is one I've just made for as an example for the competition. It's not actually my dreams, but one of my dreams is to walk again in the sand dunes. But I would need help with that from somebody else. And I do want a couch for in the sitting room, a new couch. And I would love to go on holiday. And yes, I will be traveling, but it won't be a holiday. And when something has come true, that's when I take it off and I start. And if I have another wish or another dream, I also use wishes and dreams to set as a goal to motivate myself. So that's what I do as well. I would love to have a new collar for Millie, a dog collar, and the angels. I've got the feather there for the angels. And when I have a real feather, I stick on the vision board too, because then I know that's my angel. So I collect feathers as well. But Millie has molested a whole bunch of feathers that I had. No, you can't see all the consequences. So you have to be also very careful how you ask the universe for a wish to come true. Like if you are on your own and you say, I would like to have a partner. Hi, Fatika, how are you? No, there's not so many viewers here tonight. They're coming in and going out. Oh, yes. I would love to let me put it this way. If you're on your own, then you can say, I want somebody in my life. I want a love. I want a soulmate. But you have to be more specific in saying so, what you want. I would like to have, let's say, I'll take me for an example. If I was wishing for a partner, then I could say, I wish for a man that's thin, not too thin, but a masculine, a good man like Rock Hudson, broad shoulders, nice shape, no beer belly, somebody that loves um, life, that loves, has a sense of humor, that likes to um, do things together, and then name the things you want to do together, like go for a walk or go cycling or go to the cinema or go out to dinner or help others, things like that. Yeah, John Wayne, Rock Hudson, Johnny Weissmuller, all the old fashioned man. They used to be like that. Now they're all like that. So, yep, there's still good looking men around though. Like you, Walter. You look well in a suit. You've got to think things over, but also through. You have to try to make a picture of what you want. Like if you want a settee, then do you want high arm side arms? Do you want low side arms? Do you want to have an extended settee? Things like that. And I love all my cyber babes, and I would love to have a lot more masculine or men in the tea room and get them involved with the live sessions. I would like to do more discussions. I would like to interact more with all my cyber angels because I love coming live and I love doing what I do. Um, I also like to do more specific things on Charlie's Angel Tarot. Not only reviews, but also collaborations with people that have the same interests as me. I would like to do readings together, but I'm still trying to suss that out how I can go live with, for example, from Brenda Tarot Readings, so that we did this on Facebook. It was great fun. Yes, I know they want free cards, but I have costs as well. I've got the internet costs, I've got the electricity costs, I've got the costs of the cards, purchasing cards. So, and if I do readings, I think it is why I started doing this on YouTube was because on Facebook everybody is doing it and everybody is reading cards and all for nothing. And now people are starting to ask a little compensation or a donation, and there's nothing wrong with that. It also shows people that you appreciate them and what you do. And we all need a little bit of appreciation. And that's all I ask for of my viewers, my cyber angels, is to give me the thumbs up. And I try to make it more exciting by saying, right, I've tweaked it a bit. So the people that give me the zodiacs that give me the highest thumbs up, they'll get the reward the next week. They will be the first to get their reading out there. It is also keeping me motivated, myself motivated, to give the best to all my cyber angels. But I do love and I do respect, and I'm so grateful to all the cyber angels that come back and join in. And hi, Francis, how are you? I hope you're well. I thought you were working tonight, my darling. Nice to see you. And uh, yeah, so we need to be motivated. I got invited to Aussie Disco to go to a meeting there. She's doing her thing. She also reads cards and she does massages, and she is also selling products like makeup and jewelry. So tomorrow I've been asked to go and be with one of the people that comes and sees the products, and I'll be taking my cards with me. So and that's how we collaborate, and this is also complementing each other, and that's what I and Astrid and Brenda do, and a lot of other Dutch people that I work with, like the video on the that lady with the cotton wool that tells fortunes with cotton wool. You can find her back in the playlists as well, doing reviews and interviews. And I love to meet people that have the same interests. Now, I'm open to any suggestions to make the channel more exciting, to get more people together. And I started to do this because Super Chat is only 99 cents. And that also goes towards new decks to keep it refreshed and exciting for everybody. So I've had a lot of people writing to me, where did you get the Archangel Metatron cards? And it went out off this roof. It went off its trolley. I had more than 200 views on that review. And then you know that you are doing something that people like. Hi, Brenda. How are you, my darling? It's been really hot here in Holland. It's been more than 30 centigrade. And you know it is difficult to talk, so come on with your questions, come with your suggestions. What would you like to see? What do you think would be an added extra or addition to the live sessions or in the videos? I hope it went well and I hope you enjoyed it. We are expecting thunder tonight here in Holland. So I'm going to leave this video running, but if nobody is entering the competition, then I might as well close it down. So let me know if you are re-watching this, if you are in the competition, if you are doing a vision board. It's about the same temperature, I thought you said, Brenda. Thank you very much, Queenie. Thank you. It's a pity Tati isn't here, because she thought it was a lovely idea. At least that's what the impression I had. And she said, I'll already have the Shadowlands deck. And that's why I decided to give the first person, the first winner, the choice of the Shadowlands or the vice versa deck. So if you have the Shadowlands, then you can choose whether if you are the first winner. It was 30 here, 32 in some areas, Brenda. But it's nice talking to all my cyber angels and nice that you are popping in. And thank you very much for conversing with me, uh, Walter. And some people call it a vision board and other people call it a mind board. Or what did you call it, Walter? I'll have to check up in the chat what you called it. Let me have a look. Uh, Francis, Walter. Walter. I write it down. I can't go all the way back. Hold on. It's doing all crazy things. A mind board. A mind map. That's what you called it. A mind map. That's it. Thank you, Walter. So it doesn't matter whether you call it a mind map, a vision board. I was wrong because for a long time I just called it a visionary board. And Brenda said it is not a visionary board. So thanks for helping me with my English. It's a vision board. And I personally change it when my vision or my wish or goal has come true. Then I change it, but I also change it if like I said, I want a couch for in the sitting room, and I put a pink one in because I couldn't find a dark green one. I want a hunting green couch, just a weird color. I'm really gone to green. Yes, it's going to be cooler. It's going right down to 12 centigrade by next Thursday. Hunting green, that's the Mini Cooper green. That beautiful dark green. It's like an emerald. Yeah, so much for the competition. Well, I'm going to leave this video up until after the weekend, and if you are not in the live now due to circumstances, please leave your reaction below and let me know if you do, if you are busy with the competition, because I don't want to cut anybody off. No, I just have to. I thought it was a good idea. Schleifer, the publishers, were generous enough to say, we'll donate that and you can do something with it. But that's why I'm also open to suggestions. But if nobody is doing it, if nobody on YouTube is doing it, then I might go to Facebook and see whether any Dutch people would love to receive this deck. Okay, and then anybody from here can join in the competition on Facebook, and it will be a closed group because I know I can make somebody happy. That's all I want to do. I want to enjoy happiness. I love this deck. This deck is my favorite deck at this moment, besides the um, Enchanted Dream Tarot, the Feminist Tarot. I've been reading up on that, and I've seen a lot of comments, and there are some people that don't understand what that deck is all about. And they call it racist and discriminating, that it's a feminist deck and blah blah blah, that no man can use. But there are people that have closed themselves off uh, to the bigger picture. We all have the masculine and the feminine side in both of us, the woman and the man. And it just goes to show that it can be niggly at some male species, that if we talk about femininity and that they have a feminine side. You know, Feminine to me means caring, nurturing, loving, loving yourself, nurturing yourself. And this is how, when you get a feminine card like the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Pentacles, mostly the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups are the most nurturing. Thank you, Walter. I'm happy that you're happy. Yes, and I love taking also time out to chat, because usually I always do free cards, and sometimes it's two, and then the room gets really busy, and I'm blessed with that. And I would love to become as great as the big people on YouTube that have been here for years. I do watch a lot of other YouTubers, and Brenda was the one that I've been following her since day one, I think, 6, 7 years, and she encouraged me to go on there. And I had a speech impediment because of my 2 accidents, and it's got me back talking properly. But that's why I sometimes forget things or trip over my words. So you all know that, and you accept me for who I am, and that is also a reason why I love you. And it comes from the heart. You can ask Brenda. But Brenda encouraged me. I love Brenda. And, she's a good lady. And when you receive something, I think you should always give something back. Well, Walter, I'm not going to disagree with you or agree. Let me put it that way. We all have our uniqueness and our talents, and you have to begin somewhere. And it's nice to help young people because they are the next generation. That's why it is important to get the young people going. I don't understand what you're saying there, Walter. Take a stand. Oh, Shah. Not it says chat. I do stand in my strength, my darling. I've uh, thanks to YouTube, thanks to my cyber angels and my followers, they have made me strong. And I love what I'm doing. And I know I'm good at it because even now, things happen. Even in the live sessions, people come in and, I just get goosebumps or something happens. And it's happened a couple of times. And sometimes when I pull cards, I get more information. And if I do get information, then I will give the extra information. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, we do. We are spirit sisters. Neither me. Well, so are you. You're like my right arm, if not my left. Hello, Samantha, and how are you? That is an other magical person. I've worked in the care for 22 years and I can't do that. And that's another thing I want to specialize more in life coach. And my niche is more or less dealing with loss of friends, loss of a loved one, whether it's a pet or a person or a job or a house. And I can put myself into that person's place. Oh, great. I'm glad you're well. I'm well, thank you. And I'm just getting to know the people that are coming in and out. And it looks like the competition is not, nobody's in the competition, but so I might have to call it off. So, and if anybody does want to join in with the competition, then I'm going to do it in a closed group in on Facebook. And then you'll just have to send me an email, let me know you want to join in the competition and become a member of the closed group. Then I'll send you an invitation. I'll make a special page for that. Because we haven't got the deck here in Holland, the Shadowlands, you can't buy it. You can only order it through Amazon. So it's nice if you can get a free deck. And it is making a vision board and answering the 5 questions in that are written in the description box below of the video on the Shadowlands and the competition, not the review, on the competition video. And I'm just doing a discussion tonight, and Walter has said he does mind map. And so some people call it a mind map, some people call it a notice board, other people call it a vision board. And it does help me because once a wish or a goal has come true, because you've been visualizing it, manifesting, every time you pass, you can say, angels or the divine or Zen or Buddha, please bring me my wish, or the universe, cosmos. Once it comes in, then you can take that one off. And I've got an example of here, and actually one did come true. I wanted a couch, but I still do want a sitting room, but I got a studio couch. So for my office, so if anybody comes and they need to stay here, like my sister might be coming over in a couple of weeks, and then I've got a spare room. And so my wishes come true. Yeah! I hope Brenda's coming over with Andre, and that is her husband, and they're both Pisces. So those are my Pisces people, some of my Pisces people. And they're represented by the moon. Now, I'm going to ask a question. I'm nosy. Yeah, it would be awesome. I would take you to Amsterdam. I would take you to Den Haag, and I would take you through Leiden on the canals. What I would like to do now is ask you a question. I know Brenda's birthday, and I'm going to note them down. I would love to know your birthday, and I'll tell you which zodiac sign which tarot card you are in the tarot deck. And I just got this idea. So, Walter, let me know when your birthday is. Samantha, when is your birthday? Brenda is Pisces, and she's a lady. No, Pisces is the Page of Cups, because they're the last one. Okay. Cancer is the king. Okay. Hold on, this is going really fast. 4th of November. The 4th of November. Hold on, Walter. November. That's a fire sign. November. That is Scorpio. So you are the Queen of Cups. That is the 4th of November. That's Scorpio. Okay. Francis, 8th of October. That's my mum's birthday. 8th of October. That is Libra. So Libra is also the Queen of Swords. That is Francis. Sorry, Francis. That's the Queen of Swords. Okay. Now, who else do we have? We have Samantha. What date is your birthday? And Brenda is Pisces, and she's the 23rd. So, Brenda, you're the Page of Cups. Samantha, which end of November? Sagittarius or Scorpio? The 1st. So that's Scorpio, Samantha. Samantha. I'm going to note this down. So, Samantha. And I'm going to keep these dates, and then when it's your birthday, I'll give you a shout out. Okay, the 1st, okay, of November. So you are a Libra. So that is also the Queen of Swords. You're the Queen of Swords. Hi, Marissa. Marissa. Well, you see, those are the little things that can make something special. And that is what I mean by suggestions or ideas to make the live sessions more interesting. Marissa, you are a Pisces, yes, but are you? You're a Pisces, okay. So you're the Page of Cups, but what is your date? What is your date? Marissa, what is your date? You're Scorpio. No, the 8th of October is Libra, Samantha. Oh, you're the 1st of November. Sorry, you're Scorpio. So that is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, Samantha. Scorpio, sorry, Scorpio. Queen of Cups. Okay, hi, Christine, how are you? Hi, Anna Marie, how are you? 16th of March. I'm asking everybody for their birthday. So the 16th of March, that is still Pisces. So you're the Page of Cups. You're the Page of Cups, my sweet. Okay. And I'll keep those dates noted. And then when it is the 16th of March, I'll give you a shout out. And Brenda is February the 23rd. And let's have a look. Marissa. Wel, dan moet je dan maar even privé vertellen. Tenzij je het hier in live wilt vertellen. Sorry, just said something to Walter. Anna Marie, let's have a look. Anna Marie. And this is what I like. I like nattering to you all as well. Studart. Studart. You are July the 22nd. That is a Leo. And Leo is the Queen of Wands. Okay. Right. Lovely. So your birthday is coming up pretty soon. And December the 23rd is Capricorn. And that is Christine. 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 Capricorn. December the 23rd. Capricorn is Earth. So that is the page of Earth. Page of Earth. Because that is the last house of the Earth. So you are a cusp, but I'm just asking for the birthday dates so I can give you a shout out in the live and just wish you a happy birthday. Just make it a little bit more personalized because you are my babies, my angels, cyber angels or cyber babes. And I like it. I like doing something like this. And this is the whole point of having a natter evening. And today was going to be discussion about the competition and if anybody had issues. But it looks like nobody's making a vision board or joining in the competition. So it usually is like the first house is Aries, right? Of the fire sign. So that's the king. The first house of water is Cancer, so that is the king. The first house of earth is Taurus, so that is the king. And the first house of air is Gemini, so that is the king. Then all the following air signs or water signs, like the fire sign, the second fire sign is the queen, that's Leo. Then you have the second earth sign, and that's Virgo. So that is the queen. Then you have the second water sign, and that is Scorpio. And that is the queen. And then you have the um, next sign, Scorpio, water, fire. Then you have the next fire sign, and that is uh, um, Sagittarius. So he's the page. Then you get the last sign, that's Capricorn, and that is the page of Earth. Then you have Sagittarius. No, not Sagittarius, Aquarius. That's the last air house, and that is the page of air. And then Pisces is the last water house, so that is also the page of water. And we've got Karika in. Good evening, Karika. Okay, Samantha, take care, sweetie. Karika. Karika. How are you? You are the 25th of May, so you're a Gemini. So you are the King of Swords. You are the King of Swords. I've been too busy to start the romance readings here today. I'll be starting to do them tomorrow morning. But like I said, anybody here that lives in Holland, I'm up in morgen ben ik in Nieuwekerk. En daar is een bijeenkomst van Assie Disco. Oké, moet je even kijken op mijn Facebook. Okay, I was just saying there is a gathering at Aussie Disco tomorrow in Nieuwekerk, and she's selling jewelry and also makeup, makeup that is allergic friendly or natural. So I'm going to join her there and meet people, and we'll be doing networking, of course, as well. So that will be nice. So they should be all be out by Tuesday next week. But I'm not going to kill myself. So has anybody got any new things to tell me or to share with us? Otherwise, I'm going to say, well, if you have any questions, please state your questions so long they are donated with a donation. Tonight, I've just done that specifically tonight, the discussion and answering questions that are supported with a donation. And like I was saying and talking about, it's also nice to be appreciated. And I don't ask much, but I do invest it back into the channel with new decks. And I also try to keep the channel fresh and exciting and, yeah, adventurous. And it keeps me on my toes by making new ideas. Like tonight, I'm going to stick this list on my vision board, and then I will check it out. So if you want to get on the list for your birthday and have a shout out, then let me know. And that's something new that I can add on to the live sessions and make it a little bit more personal. It's nice to have a birthday and just to be reminded. Today I saw a notice on Facebook, and this was a Gemini, and he just put out there, I felt so alone. And I don't wish that on anybody. Some people can't cope on being on their own, and it's sad. We should always try to think of others, even if it's just a hello when you're walking past on the street, letting the dog out, and somebody is waiting at the bus stop. Just you don't know what's happening behind closed doors. Just make somebody's day by just giving a tinky pinky bit of um, um, attention to them. Just say hello or give a compliment, but mean it. And that is why I now have introduced if there are so many likes, thumbs up, then that's the zodiac that will be the first one to receive their reading for the week. And that is how I show my gratitude, to personalize it and say thank you to all my cyber angels. And of course, I would love my channel to grow and even more. But I'm also doing more things, like I've got to do the romance readings. I'm doing dailies again as long as I can. But I'm also going to start making videos, meditation videos for each chakra, so that you can load the video down and just listen to how it's done. Okay? And it might be without music. I don't know yet because I have to tweak and tweet it. Relaxing music, I would love to add that to it, but there are restrictions on YouTube to use other people's music. But it would be nice to be guiding you into a beautiful meditation. And that is all written in. I'll just make it simple. I'll get it out of the book, and perhaps somebody might decide, well, I like all this information that Charlie's giving out this week and in all the readings. If you're a yoga teacher or a dietist or a therapist or an alternative um, healer, then you might find the book interesting. I certainly got tongue twisted whilst I was doing it and when the readings, but it keeps me on my toes. I like to keep my mind on the ball. And boom, I love it. And I love you all very much as well. Has anybody got anything to say? Because I'm doing all the nattering here. Karika, you are from South Africa, if I remember correctly. Did you not write that the other day? Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. I will. I might even go live there just for fun. But we do have a privacy law here that is an AVG law that you're not allowed to photograph anybody without permission. So I will have to ask permission first. Francis is saying next Wednesday everybody is allowed to come in and visit the old people in the old people's center because they have been in lockdown and that was terrible. And there were people dying and they couldn't even say goodbye to their families, and the families couldn't visit them just in case they were carrying the COVID. Okay, Cape Town, nice one. What temperature is it there, Marissa? What temperature is it there? From South Africa. South Africa. I've got a friend in South Africa. She's called Adri. It's nice to have South Africa here. So please share and like the channel with your friends. See whether we can get some of your friends in here and have an African evening or something like that. I'm trying to get new ideas. My mind is always racing. I've started doing traveling around the world, places that I've been in, and that is in the a separate playlist. And I've also shown a little video on Holland so that you get the idea of what Holland looks like. So I'm going to put, most probably, I'm going to find out information about the Cape because I've got a few friends that lived there and moved to Australia, and it's supposed to be really, really beautiful down there. Beautiful waters. Your sisters, right? Oh, yes. Now I see it. Yeah, now you'll see it. No, Karika. Marissa's not using the surname. Okay. Isatu. Hi. How are you, my darling? How are you, my sweetie? When is your birthday? I was just asking everybody what their birthday is, and then I can compare it with the tarot cards. Which tarot card you represent? Okay. Um, so Isatu, when is your birthday? Isatu. Well, I hope all of you also know that now I um, am on Instagram, and that I'm getting a lot of followers on Instagram as well. The 5th of January. Okay, and other Capricorn. Okay, so the Capricorn is an earth sign. That's the last earth sign. So you're a page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. 1988. So you're 12, 22, 32 years old. Nice age. That's the age that I came to Holland, back to Holland. I've lived in England for 28 years. It's really nice talking to you, all of you, and getting to know you a little bit. Lol, you're only 5 years old. You're the ninth house in the zodiac sign, but you're the first house of the calendar month. Interesting. This is how my mind keeps on twigging, right? That's a typical Gemini. And you know, there's another thing about the Geminis. Readers say that they are widows or they are considered to be the widow in the tarot, and the ice queen. Well, because that they're two-faced. Well, then I've got a question for any reader out there watching this. Um, can you tell me, how can a Gemini be two-faced? How can a Gemini be two-faced if they represent the swords, and the swords represents honesty, clarity, justice, and the truth, and they live by the truth. I know we always have some off ones. It's like in everything, you've got good and bad in everything. But how can you be two faced and represent the justice system, justice and the truth and honesty? Linda! Hey, Linda, nice of you to join us. We're having a nice chat here today. Yes, Isato, you're the Page of Pentacles. Anybody that's a Capricorn is the Page of Pentacles. Linda, when is your birthday? It is, I'm making a list, and I'll be sticking that on my vision board, because I haven't heard anybody joining in or actually joined the competition to win the new deck of cards, the Shadowlands, or the vice versa deck. You're the 13th of June. Okay, Linda. Happy birthday. You're Geordie. Okay. The 13th of June. Another gem. Okay. So you're the King of Swords. Just like me. I'm the 15th. Oh, it's pelting down with rain here now. That's why it's getting so dark. Okay. It's cooling down. Nice one. Okay. You're welcome, darling. So next year I'll give you a shout out in the evening. Okay. I would love to get more personal with all my cyber angels, and on with all the people that I have now. I just give a shout out when the next life or before your birthday. Oh, you're in living in Holland. Okay. You've got also a foreign name, Linda. Well, Walter, that is true. Gemini is doesn't can change like the wind, but I tell you, Geminis can be stable. They're definitely stable emotionally, although they can be emotional. Um, but you have to be stable and balanced, but also flexible. I rather would use the word flexible. They can also do two, three things at the same time. So am I. But don't forget, Walter, Libra. Libra is an air sign. So, and they're a dual sign. Are they two faced? No. And the Pisces is also a dual sign. Are they two faced? No. Don't get discriminating, Walter. I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you. I tell you, it all depends whether a man is very feminine, because there are men that have the woman side. Ha ha ha. You have to have a sense of humor, and Geminis do have that. You know, the air signs, they're gone with the wind and they come with the wind. But I tell you this much, they can be sharp. And you know, as an air sign, it's like I think you should look broadly at everything. Yes, Linda, that is quite true. People, because we're quick thinkers and we think fast at a very high rate, even a Libra can't cope with a Gemini. Well, we've got the best of both worlds, like Libra and really like Pisces. Yes, but you see, look at the not a knife, a sword, because we represent the swords. So the swords cut at both sides. But the nicest thing about the Gemini is you're never alone. And this is what nobody else realizes. You are never alone because you've got the masculine side and the feminine side. And the Geminis are conscious of the fact they're not alone. Not because of the drawing or because of the duality, but they understand. They're thinkers. Well, Walter, you just love the Geminis, otherwise you wouldn't be here, would you? Well, no, I'm not a schizophrenic yet. So, Pisces and Libra are also dual nationalities. Can you explain that a little bit more, Walter? Are Libra and Pisces also dual nationalities? Please explain that. I'm really interested in that. You see, you can still walk around. Hey, Jade. Hi, how are you? And nice to see you. Okay. Well, I just had to switch the light on because it was getting really dark here. When is your birthday, Jade? Because I'm making a list of people's birthdays so that I can give a shout out on the life before your birthday or after your birthday. And to let you know which card is represented for your zodiac sign. Sorry, Walter, I lost the thread there. What do you mean exactly? Personal, multiple personalities. No, I just think I'm Charlotte. That is very flexible, and I'm not a schizophrenic because then you're talking about multiple personalities. We all have different facets in our life. The 14th of September. So you're Virgo. You're Virgo. Virgo is the Queen of Pentacles. Well, you're definitely all keeping me on my toes tonight. Thank you. That's what a Gemini likes. Food for thought. And just like the readings. And that is the Queen of Pentacles. So that's what your zodiac sign is, Virgo. Okay, Jade? That's true, Lindsay. Eén voor jou. Vladimir, hi, how are you? Too seriously. No, 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 that is not correct. Too serious or not serious enough? What do you mean, Walter? I'm keeping you on your toes, Walter. I love you because you've got a sense of humor. I know I can talk to you straight from the cuff. I'm doing very well, Vladimir. Vladimir, let's have your birthday. I'm making a birthday list. So when it is your birthday, I can give you a shout out. I would love to get more personal or intertwined, integrated, or interacting with all my cyber babes. Okay, Vladimir. Vladimir. Vladimira. Vladimira. My sister's called Mira. Vladimir. I don't know. I'm dyslexic. The 30th of November. The 30th of November. Hold on. I've got to think. The 30th of November, that's Sagittarius. So that's the Page of Pentacles. The Page of, no, sorry, that's Wands. That's fire. That's the Page of Fire. The Page of Wands. Okay. I think that's the first page of wands that we have here tonight. Okay. Then goddess. Goddess, what is hi, how are you? What is your birth sign? What is your birth sign? You're a great personality. I know that. Walter, you're a comedian. G33. Sagittarius girl. Mwah! My Saggies. They are powerful people. They are fire. Don't play with fire. That's what my mum used to say. You have to always know your boundaries and know their boundaries. You don't want to get in an argument. Oh, don't be too sharp, Linda. Don't get mean now. Be careful. You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Use your talents, girl. Work it. Be witty and funny. Goddess, I can't see Aquarius. You're Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, that's February. But you're not giving me the date, Goddess. You're not giving me the date. So I can't give you a shout out. Well, you better be careful, Linda, because Walter goes to the Keep Fit center. Oh, you're sweet. Goddess, what is the date? Are you a cusp, or are you at the beginning of February, the end of January? And the angels are here tonight. We've got number 11. And I would love to keep that search robot busy, guys. Keep that. Right. The first 29th of Jan. Okay. That's Goddess. Okay. Thank you. Gosh, it's warm here, but it's raining, so it's cooling down. It worked. Yes, that's a good idea, Linda. What does has anybody has what do you know about Geminis? But Vladimir, what did Vladimir? Scorpio don't need help. Ah, Scorpio. There's the Scorpio are sweeties, but don't make them angry because their sting is deadly. Well, every sign has got the good things and bad things. Gemini just sticks you in the gut. They cut on both sides. They use the sword. Everybody should realize we all need help from time to time. Oh, do you really think they're split personality? Do you really think they're Jekyll and Hyde, Jade? Well, Virgo, hold on. I'm going to come back on Scorpio. So let's, Linda, let's pick on Scorpio. Virgo, they're perfectionists for other people, but not for themselves. They like other people to take care of them sometimes. Yeah, they've got a good heart. No, I think people misunderstand Gemini. They are flexible, so it looks like they've got two personalities. I'm glad it is not only one sign, guys and girls. It's you're made out of. That's why this book is so interesting. You know, I don't have to have a book, but I'm not an astrologist, but I love twigging the brain. I like to keep that going and learning. And that is typically a Gemini thing, more so than the other air signs. So if there's any Aquarians here that disagree, or Libras, then come in and in the chat. But we do need food for thought, otherwise we get bored. We are not schizophrenic or Jekyll and Hyde. We are just flexible and we're fast. And that's what people can't cope with. So we always have to go down a peg, one or two, to get to other people's level so they can understand us. Otherwise, we have to repeat ourselves quite often to express ourselves because we are so vroom, right? And Scorpio, like Cancer, they're emotional people, but they go into their shell. They go into their shell. They're scared to shine out because I think Scorpio. This is what I think about Scorpio. They're scared to show themselves because they don't want to be deadly. They don't want to use their sting. They don't want to hurt anybody because they're nurturing, caring people. And Cancer, they're lovely. I love Cancer. Um, Vladimir, sorry, Gemini 2 personality. I don't understand. My sister is X. Jade, yes, they are nice, but are really mean. You mean Geminis are mean? Yeah, well, Linza, I have learned to slow down because um, the other side or nature will call you back. Yes, they are known from that, but um, I think it's not mysterious. I think they're too shy because they don't want to hurt anybody. Because remember, they're a water sign. Okay, we're made out of planets and the moon sign and the rising sign as well. You have to take that into account. And perhaps because I'm Cancer rising and moon Taurus, I'm grounded. I'm more over nurturing than anything else. And people have used that and abused that, walked all over me because I just always did everything for everybody. Well, Jade, I asked you a question. And Vladimir too. Yes, what do you mean they really mean? Are you talking about Gemini or are you talking about Scorpio? Because we're throwing signs all through the air here. Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, your sister is Gemini. Is she, sweetie? I think people, you shouldn't judge everything superficially. It's like people say that the Gemini is the widow and she's the ice queen. No, I don't agree with that, and I don't think that Scorpios are mysterious. I think Scorpios might be. It's just like Taurus. I think those two people are very uncertain of themselves, like a bull. Um, he knows he's big and strong, and he's muscular. So this is the picture, that a cartoon that I have in my head, because I make films or cartoons out of everything. So if he starts charging, he might get in the way and hurt somebody. I think they are doing this, um, going within to keep quiet, and in order not to hurt anybody. They're shying away, and so they're also closing a bit of themselves off, and they should come out. They should love themselves and be the beacon. Everybody's different. Everybody has got its good side and its bad side. Well, Jade, you can't shear all sheep over one comb. I'm sorry you feel that way. Vladimir, Vladimir, Vladimir. You're the 30th of November, you're Sagittarius. You're Sagittarius. You're a very strong person. And now I'm just taking the Sagittarius, but I don't know your moon or rising sign. You're like the Sagittarius is the page of fire, but I am the queen of fire. I find the queen of fire um, is really stronger, I think, than the king. She is really, really determined. Right. So you see, you are an emotional Gemini. That's where the water comes in. And I am a rising Cancer and Moon Taurus, so that keeps me earthed. So I'm not away with the airy fairies. Yes, you are already showing that in Jade in what you are writing. I think personally you on. I don't know you personally. I've never talked to you on Skype or Messenger or the telephone, but it sounds like you have been hurt very deeply. But please don't share everybody over one comb. That's what my mum used to say. Everybody is an individual. I could say, well, I've had terrible experiences with Virgo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, but I can't. If I have two people that have been really abusive in my life, then I can never ever. And that was also that I had to learn as a reader to be neutral, learn to accept and see everybody as an individual. Okay, Vladimir, that's interesting mixture. What is your rising sign? What is your rising sign? I'm talking to everybody, Jade. No, but sometimes you have to judge people in situations for yourself so that you can protect yourself, Vladimir. You don't have to tell them, say it to their face. That's why in the readings I say, walk when you have the five of swords, walk away from other people's drama. Nobody's the winner there. Okay, so you now let's have a look. Vladimir. Vladimir is Sagittarius Sun, Gemini Moon. Well, Jade, she's got both of them, Gemini and Sagittarius. And according to the statistics or the astrologers, Sagittarius is our opposite sign. Well, I don't think so. I feel more inclined to pull towards Libra. Um, yes, and hang on a minute. Libra. So you find it very difficult to find your balance, and you might be feeling quite tired, I think, by the sounds of it, Vladimir. Or such, yeah, Vladimir, because you've got fire and air, and that can collide it because oxygen, air gives makes things burn much quicker, and then you have to try to weigh the problem. Yes, everybody's unique, darling. You take. That can be very hard, Vladimir. You have to learn to forget, to forgive, but you'll never forget. And that's how you can um, mellow out a bit and open your solar plex and your heart chakra so that you can enjoy life, because you're cutting, when you cut off, right, you are also cutting something from yourself off, because you're closing yourself off. That's how you should be aware of. And you can't take all the time, because people don't take it. You have to, in order to receive, you have to also give. Moon Cancer and rising, but wow. So you are emotional, Karika. You are emotional. You're an emotional gem. So you're very sensitive. You could also be very psychic or intuitive. I am like that. Well, otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here. But I've always been, people didn't understand when I was younger, when I was 15, 18, 20. Okay. Well, can you see the sentence, Vladimir? I take, I don't give second chances. Do you feel how, do you hear yourself when you read it back? How hard that sounds? And then now you say, I always forgive people. No, you shouldn't always forgive. Sometimes it's better to let them stew in their own stew for a while and make them aware of what they've done and talk about it and then forgive. Okay. Linza. I thought you said, yeah. Okay. So your Earth, no, you're rising Taurus. Okay. So you are a fiery person too, Linza. A fiery Gemini. Vladimir. Uh, Vladimir. Scorpio. Well, I told you you were sensitive. You creep in your shell. That's what I said about Scorpio. You should come out of your shell, but don't let people walk all over you. And that goes for everybody. Well, I do. I give people second chances and sometimes third chances. But then once I've cut, it's over and out. But then I really go to town. You don't fool around with me. And I've been called the pit bull. I will, um, I will hold on to, I will hold if I, if somebody's done me an injustice, I will hold on to it and get the justice done that I deserve and the respect. Good girl. Good girl, Vladimir. Good girl, Linza. Yes, I hate injustice and lies. Lies, yeah, lies. Well, what is your rising sign, Walter, and what is your moon sign? You're too softy. That's what I think. You're a big softy, but you're a lovely man. It looks like that you've got cancer in your chart. I can't remember. I know I've done your astrology reading. What is black, black, black? I don't understand. Oh, blank, blank, or black, black? I don't understand. Sorry. Black Lilith Scorpio. Okay. Black Lilith Scorpio. Sorry, moon what? What was the moon? You just took the thing away, Walter. Well, I'll tell you a bit. I'll tell you something in Dutch. Ja, zeg maar. Zeg maar. Een donkere maan, denk ik. Oké, donkere maan. Ja, ik moet er dan echt in gaan duiken. Even wachten. I was going to say something to. I'm going to give you a tip of the. I'm going to lift a tip of the veil in Scorpio. Okay, hold on, Walter, because you're in Scorpio. Yeah, no, Scorpio is your sun sign, but I need to know your moon sign. I had my first accident in 2007. Then I had another accident in 2011. So I have had to cross a lot of thresholds, and I don't really want to go there because I will do that in on body advice in the future, hopefully. That's why I've already made a video. It's on my website with what does whiplash mean. It changes a person's life, and the people that caused the accident, they well, I don't know whether it's them or their insurance company, but they didn't recognize that I had whiplash. Now I've been fighting for this for 14 years, and I will not let go because it changes one's life, and that's why I want to be the life coach. That's why I did study life coach, and that's why I want to help people. And I started off with the vision for life coach, but I've broadened my perspective. You know, you lose something, you lose a lot when you have whiplash or unseen handicaps. And I'm meeting people all the time and talking to people that have lost a father or a mother or a husband, and either in passing over or divorce or a wife. And that is what I want to do. I want to be the vision board, let me put it that way, the vision board for somebody else. I can listen. I can read the cards. I can listen into my intuition. I've been divorced myself. I've had losses myself and different kinds of losses. So that's why I'm a life coach. I have life experience and I'm qualified. So that is what I want to do. And I want to help people make sure that people realize there is a new beginning even after losing somebody. But it takes a long time and you have to face yourself. And that is one of the difficult things in your life, to face yourself, to look at yourself in the mirror and see what others see. And that is difficult. That is really the most difficult thing. In Kreeft. Yeah, well, I told you that. I said you're Cancer. Ah, Walter, good. Cancer. That's the emotional one, the carer. Okay, right. This is really interesting, and we've got the angels again showing us double numbers 666. So, That is the other side of me. And that's why I'm also busy making videos for that. And next week, after I've done the romance readings, I will be doing meditation readings because meditation is great. And some people can't do meditations. So I might even start a course, and that is a closed group, and that will be after the summer, to do meditations, to be together, um, to show how you do meditations, to practice with each other to do meditations through Skype or YouTube. That is in a private group, and then w- um, collaborate with each other in this group. Ah, Vladimir, did you know that I did massage as well when my back was great? I did Swedish massage, relaxation massage, aromatherapy massage. I've got my qualifications for that too. And I'm a Reiki master. And I used to have a practice in Reiki. And I used to be I was training to be a chiropodist, but then the accident happened. Boom, and that's that's where my back went to my neck. Thank you, Christine. I'm glad that I've connected with everybody, and I think. What do you think, guys? Shall we do this once a month or once every 2 months? Getting togethers and having exchanges with conversation, because I really, really feel as if I'm getting to know you a little bit better. And then when you come into the life, like Vladimir, I used to call her my little bat because, and then she had the story in the episode of moving home and painting and decorating, and that's is the one. That's how I twig things. Um, um, and remember people, because whiplash, your senses, you lose your senses. Like I've got a continuous peep in my ear. My vision is I can't read books anymore because the letters start dancing. So now I can only talk, but my talking went as well. That's what I had to relearn, and I did that with my life coach course. And fell over a couple of times, but I had to dust my off and carry on. And now I'm back. Nobody's perfect. And I love you all and I respect you and I'm grateful to you all that you take me the way I am, even if I struggle over my words sometimes. Thank you. Yes, got a year. Hold on. Uh, a year practice on end of life volunteering. Vladimir, I don't understand that. Can you extend that or explain that? Because I don't. Have you already got a practice for a year? And the end of life volunteering. Uh, that doesn't. I can't understand that. You're not volunteering to end your life. I know that, but that's how it sounds to me. Good. I'm glad you agree, some of you, that you like me to come in a couple of times every other month or so, um, to discuss ideas and get to know each other. Okay, Linza. I love you too, sweetie. En geef Scheveningen liefs. Kussen aan de zee, mama en papa. Mine. Well, when I learned massage, we had to learn anatomy and biology, We had to learn all the systems, but we weren't allowed to massage, even in reflexology, because I'm also a reflexologist. I was. Um, we weren't allowed to massage or do reflexology. Yes, in England. Oh, in England, you call it the end of life. Okay. Um, we weren't allowed to massage anybody with cancer because we would spread the cancer. If people are pregnant, then you're not allowed to massage them either because it can spontaneously create a miscarriage. People with sugar or epilepsy, it can make the spikes go, the sugar go up and down, or inject into an epileptic fit. Although it's supposed to be relaxing. So when I was doing the practice, I had a question list that I had made up, and people had to fill that in. It's like a contract of agreement that they take the responsibility. But with and I kept those notes, and I was also a member of a professional body, so that if I did something wrong, that the customer could always complain, and they could see that I'm registered, and they could complain, and I would be taken off the register. Well, I never did reflexology or massages if somebody was pregnant or was a diabetic. I didn't want to take the risk. But what you are, the end of the face massage, now I understand what you're saying. We call it the end of life. Yes, it is the last piece let me put it this way: when you know people are going to leave this planet and leave their body, they can be in excruciating pain, and then sometimes it is very soothing to relax them because the cancer has spread too far. And then it is nice to give a relaxing and loving feeling, like also people with HIV. Just because people, and when HIV came out, people didn't dare to touch people. And Lady Diana, Princess Diana, touched somebody with HIV to show that it wasn't contagious, because we all miss touch, and we all have experienced that in the last couple of months with the COVID virus. We couldn't cuddle anybody, we couldn't touch anybody, and I think um, it's one thing for the governments to lock us down, but I think it should be up to us who we want to cuddle and hold hands with, and not up to the government. So I don't agree with the 1.5 meter distance, except when you're in a shop. But if I'm with my boyfriend, then I certainly don't want to walk 1.5 meters beside him because he's not from the same household. I think people should take their own risks. And and I've been saying, the whole concept of family is being dispersed because children older than 12 years, that is the law they want to make here in Holland, are not allowed to hold hands from their father or mother. They have to be separate. Anyway, we've been in on the air now for 1.5 hours, and I do love all of you. Thank you very much for coming in. So I would love to round off the conversation and the discussion. And I thank you for all your beautiful experiences and stories. It's nice to know that there's a lot of people that work in the care, and all that you do, and that you have interest in astrology and the tarot. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And by the looks of it, a lot of you do like to have a natter. So, yeah, I'll do it more often. Perhaps I will do it after the summer holidays and see how you are all are and what you've been doing in the summer holidays. Now, if you do want to join in the competition, I'm going to leave the competition uh, for up for the video up for the next uh, weekend, this weekend. And if I don't get any reaction from anybody that they do wish to enter in the competition because they would like to wish the deck, because I have to also think of people that are working at the moment and they might want to watch back the live session. So I'm just giving everybody that chance for the weekend. Thank you very much, Vladimir. And okay, Vladimir. Hope to get to learn more. Perhaps that you can make a video and put it on your channel. People would be really interested to know about that. Okay. Well, my darlings, take care. And if anybody has any questions, then I'm willing to answer them. But I don't think so. Otherwise, you would have done so. I really enjoyed tonight. Thank you very much. And I feel much closer again. This is how a relationship grows. Talk and communicate. Okay. I love you lots. Take care and God bless and have a wonderful weekend and enjoy yourselves. Ciao, ciao. And thank you to all my moderators. Love you all. Ciao, ciao. You're welcome, Walter, and thank you for being here. It's been great. Thank you for interacting, and especially since you were the only man tonight. Love you. Thank you. You're great. You've got guts.